Hello everyone, welcome to the new video. In this video we are going to learn how to develop one Nerdpack and deploy it in New Relic. And as an example we will develop a simple billboard application inside New Relic. Okay, so as you can see this is the New Relic landing page. Now what is the application? If you go to app section in the New Relic, in the left pane you can see the app. So there are multiple visualizations present. These all are New Relic applications. Okay, there are some limitation in the dashboard while creating the design, while creating the chart type. In order to avoid these things, we can use the New Relic application, and the New Relic apps are developed in React. And if you know React well, then you can develop marvelous designs for your observability dashboard. So before that, we have to install some prerequisites, and the prerequisites are like you should have Node.js installed, because as I told, New Relic applications are developed over React framework, so you need to have Node.js installed in your computer. You should have NR1 CLI or maybe New Relic 1 CLI installed in your machine, and you should have a New Relic account. Okay, so how to do it? Let's go step by step. First of all, install Node.js. I don't think so that I have to show that how to install it. And currently, I guess, let me open the terminal. So here I am using Windows subsystem for Linux, but the steps are same. You can do it in your Windows machine also in command prompt or PowerShell. Everything will work seamless. So if I give node v, you'll see I have 14.21.3. I know the latest version is available currently, but I need this for some reason. That's why I have installed this node version. So let's get started. Okay, so for installation of the NR1 CLI, what you can do, you can directly do Google search that download NR1 CLI, or you can go to here, you can log in into New Relic, go to apps, and then go to build your own New Relic application. From there you can choose the desired operating system what you need, and then download and install, and then you're good to go with the NR1 CLI. Okay, it's a simple installer. You don't need to choose any specific option, just keep clicking next, and then after it is done, finish or close. And after that, what you have to do, let me open my Ubuntu terminal. You can write this command, NR1 version. You'll be able to see this output. If you are not seeing this output, then you may have to reinstall the NR1 CLI. After that you are good to go. Okay, so let's get started. After you are done with this, you have to add the profile in the NR1 CLI. Okay, and that profile you should generate the command from your account. In this section build on New Relic, we navigated, like we clicked on apps, then we clicked on build your own New Relic apps. So there you have to generate one API key, so you can click here and you can choose the appropriate account and just click on I agree. Then you will get a ready-made command. Okay, in the command you have to update this account -3774110, which is actually, in my case, this is the default name what it is suggesting, and here you can give your own name. That is absolutely fine. After you give your own name, what you can do, you can execute this command, run profiles list. Then you will be able to see. Okay, you can see it's written Cheyenne personal New Relic, so this is my personal New Relic. Okay, now let's go to desktop. So I'll go to cd mnt I'll go to the desktop location. Sorry for wrong commands. And then we have to go to desktop. Cool. So there what we have to do, we have to execute this command, NR1 create, and then here you will find some options. In New Relic we can create multiple types of visualization. In our case we will be creating a simple Nerdpack, so I'll go with this Nerdpack. Let's go with the default names, whatever is given. It will install all the dependencies. Cool, we are good. Now let's navigate to the folder. I think the name was little instrument. You can choose the name by your own also, that's fine, but in this case I'm going with the default one. Let's open the folder in Visual Studio Code, or you can open it in any editor of your choice, that is completely fine. So here you can see the structure. So we have the node modules. While you are creating the Nerdpack, they will be installed, and inside Nerdpack home, this is the React directory. You can design your React code inside that directory, and just leave that NR1 JSON as it is. Will not touch it as of now. And then if I go to index.js, this is the React code. Okay, as of now there is a sample code, okay, hello world code. So let's serve it first and let's test it out whether it is working properly in our New Relic or not. So for that, in the command line we have to execute this command, nr1 nerdpack :serve. So it's processing, fine. So it is start. So for that, what we can do, we can copy the link, Nerdpack local, go to the same browser where you are currently logged in with a New Relic session with your account, and in a new tab hit this link. Okay, it is taking time, but fine. After it is loaded properly, as you can see, Nerdpack equal to local parameter is given. We can go to the app section, and there you will find your launcher application, and in the bottom of it will be written as local in light green color. I hope you can see. So I click on launcher, I'll be able to see my application, whatever I have defined. Okay, cool. Now let's modify our application. So what we will be doing, we'll be creating a billboard. Okay, so I'll open the query builder, and let me show you one query which is already there on my New Relic. Select count star, and I'll just give since 1 day ago. So this is what it's like. I have some data inside the table, and it is just showing me the count. So I want to prepare a billboard, so this is an appropriate query for preparing one billboard. And let's give it as alias, because that name is too long. So maybe we'll write testing auto feed nr count. Okay, so we will be using this query. So let's copy it and let's keep it. Let me increase the size and just keep it here. We'll use it later on. So for preparing a billboard chart, we need to import the billboard dependencies. So I'll write billboard chart spinner from nr1. We'll delete this thing, and there we will write our billboard chart, and I'm going to use the full width of my application. So I'm using full width. I need to place the account ID. So in my case, the account ID is 3774110, and of course I need the query. Okay, query is already there, so I'll just simply copy it, and with double quotes we'll place the query. Fine. So let's test it if we are getting the appropriate result. So I'll stop the current serve, and I'll again serve my application. So here's the link. Let's run New Relic with the local parameter, and yeah, we'll go to application or apps, and then we'll click on our launcher. Something went wrong. Okay, let me reload it again. Okay, let's see what happened wrong here. Okay, I think I missed the semicolon, because of which it's not working. So let me serve it again. Cool, let's refresh it. Let me remove it and refresh the network local from the scratch again. Let me check the account number if it is correct. It's 3774110. 3774110. So it's also fine. Yep, we are good. Let's go to apps. Not here, but here. Launching. Okay, let's check the query. Okay, the query is returning the results properly only. This one is also fine. So are we in the correct directory? Yes, we are in the correct directory. Okay, got the error. We have to add the return statement here. My bad. And we'll click on another one, network serve, and then we will go and load the application again. And we'll be able to see the count. So our application is working fine, but it's currently in local, so we have to deploy it. Okay, so for deployment, as we have served it properly, what we have to do, you have to execute this command, nr1 nerdpack :publish, and we'll add a tag. It's currently publishing our nerdpack, so that it will be deployed inside our New Relic workspace, and whoever is using this New Relic workspace, they will be able to view this application. So for checking that, let's refresh the New Relic page once again. And then we'll go to here, integration and agents, the first option. In some older version, maybe you'll see add data, but the name is changed now. And then we need to go to apps and visualization, and there we will see our application, little instrument, right? So we can click on it and we can add the application. We'll choose the accounts where we need that application, and as you can see, the tag is dev, whatever we have given while deploying. Also, it's updated successfully. Now what we have to do, we have to go to app section. Sometimes after adding the app, you may not be able to see it, as in this case I am unable to see it, so you just have to refresh, then it will come, no problem at all. Okay, so we have the launcher here. I have not changed the name, so that's why it's just launcher. So we'll click on it and we'll be able to see the data, and on my terminal nothing is running, so that means the application is deployed here. So that's it for today's video. So we learned that how can we create one Nerdpack, and how can we create a simple billboard chart and deploy it in New Relic. Thanks for watching the video. I hope it was useful. Let's get connected again with another content in the next video. Thanks.